Alright, continuing from where we left off on the other two right here. Let's go ahead and put one more object inside the scene so we can see that. How about we put something that makes just kind of a little bit of a sense here. Let's do actually let's put two things. We'll do the particle for one, and then we'll just do an image of another one here. So we'll do the block damage tile. Let's place that one up here. Alright. So on weapon, we have an option for one is for the muzzle flash that goes off right here. Or we could actually say we want the image of the muzzle flash to be the block damage, and then we want the trail. So the trail right here that's going to go behind the weapon. We want it to be the little particle bubbles right there. Alright, so those will be our basic states. We could do decal as well, and the hit spark, that's going to create similar type of effects. In order to show this one, let's make sure we actually set it on. I'm just going to jump down here. When you get all the way down here, you'll get down to about halfway in the ones that show little number ones on them, and there ought to be one with a little streamer going behind it right here. This one, just be sure that it's enabled. And then if you wanted to see it just as an example, this is where, and we'll get into this later, but you could have things like this where all of a sudden you start to see a different type of look to it. And you can even lessen it so it shows a little lightly inside the scene. Alright, so we're going to do this with this part of it. The main thing that we're going to focus on though is that it's going to replace this with the bubbles. Alright. Okay, so now we have our player pickup. We got our weapon type, our ammo to use. And now when we shoot, you see the little piece coming across from there, being the bubbles now, which is over here. We'll do it this way so it stays on screen a little longer for you. There you go. So that's going to give us quite a lot, including also the little damage being the muzzle flash. And if you notice, you see how it comes up rectangle and comes up different sizes, square and stuff. It's actually set to a random, so that when the muzzle flash shoots, it doesn't look the same every time. So there you go. This is completely changing up the weapon, the additional elements visually, with things that are in the scene rather than something that is part of the tile that maybe you purchased or you're using.